Hey guys, just wanted to come on here real quickly and kind of tell you about something that I just found out. I mean, I wasn't even aware of this. Now, we all know that recently Nickelodeon released All-Star Brawl, which is basically their equivalent, their answer to the very successful, for over 20 years, if you will, almost 20 years. Um, well, I think, what was it, 96, 97 is when it came out, 98, so about 25, almost 25 years of a legacy when it comes to the Super Smash Brothers series. Nickelodeon, like I said, released recently their answer to it, their equivalent to it, called Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl, which basically takes a lot of the Nicktoons from the past to the present and puts them together into fighting scenarios on all different various fighting stages based on different series throughout Nickelodeon, animated series throughout Nickelodeon's history. Now, some of these characters are Nickelodeon Nicktoon originals that are being utilized, as well as some of the recently purchased, licensed characters that they, gained ownership of. Basically acquired the ownership of, like Turtles and a few others. Invader Zim, I think, was licensed to them to own for a bit, to make their own, I should say. As well as, like I say, you got a lot of animated Nicktoon characters from the past to the present. Like you got Ren and Stimpy in there. You got, the superhero character that debuted along with them, Powdered Toastman. You have, Reptar from Rugrats. You have Helga from Hey Arnold. You have Cat Dog, you have Cora in there, you have SpongeBob, of course, you have Tima, whatever her name is, from Avatar, the one that became the love interest, I think, of Aang. So you got a bunch of characters, past and present, possibly with a few more on the way, courtesy of DLC. Now, the reason I bring this up is because pretty much the title of the video says it best. It has been revealed, it has been reported. At first it was rumored, some people thought it was a joke, but it has been confirmed so far that Warner Brothers is going to be developing their own crossover Smash Brothers style like fighting game involving a lot of their licensed characters and properties to be part of it as well. And, again, at first, a lot of people didn't think this was true. Some people thought it was false. Some people thought it was, somebody trying to play a gag, I mean, the information at first came from all places Reddit, which at times could be, dependable and not dependable on, its news, so on the news that it puts up there from the various sources it gets. And the reason people were skeptical about it at first was the person that reported it originally had the word porn in their username. I think they called themselves Geeky Porn or something like that. Something along that lines. But as time has gone on, hours, a few days, it has been pretty much confirmed. Comicbook.com has confirmed it. Various other places, you can Google this, have confirmed it. In fact, you could just put in WB, and the first thing you will see in the Google search or the Bing search will be fighting game, or the Yahoo search will be fighting game. So yeah, it's been pretty much confirmed that Warner Brothers is doing this. Now, like I said, the reason people thought it was skeptical, well, not skeptical, the reason people were skeptical at first about it was due to the fact that NetherRealms was being attached to it, but later it was confirmed not to be true. The NetherRealms has nothing to do with it. They're working on their own things, and that it's going to be Warner Brothers and somebody else completely. Somebody that basically is controversial in the eyes of some people when it comes to these kind of platform games or any kind of game, period. But apparently Warner Brothers, and I guess whoever else they're going to get to be the people behind the game. I guess they're going to go with the interactive, the gaming division, if you will, that they're known for having, the interactive division. Basically some people, like I said, were unsure about this until later on it was confirmed. The only thing that was false was NetherRealms, like I say, being involved, and Warner Bros. Is going off to do it on their own, along with the help of this one individual, along with probably other people as well, to try to make this fighting game, I'm assuming, as good as it can be. Now, when this was announced, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but when this was announced, basically people were wondering, okay, well, Warner Brothers has this vast library of characters that they originally created, that they have a license to, that they own pretty much. Who's going to be in the game? And various names have already popped up as being rumored. I'm just going to say rumored right now to be confirmed, even though the person that reported this originally on Reddit said they are confirmed. I'm going to go with the rumored to be confirmed. One of the names is Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Obviously, they're going to go with his Ultra Shaggy deal, probably, or at least let that be a superpower of his. Batman is another. Johnny Bravo, I think, is another being talked about. Who else? Mad Max from the Mad Max film series. I think there was another I saw in there. Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I think there's talks of Harry Potter and Ron from the Harry Potter series being part of that. Although there's some licensing issues that still have to be tied up, but according to this confirmation that those should be taken care of without a problem. So Harry Potter and Ron from Harry Potter, and like I said, Johnny Bravo, and another name was thrown in there as well. And those are just like the rumored to be confirmed names that will be, some of the fighters that you can, choose as to fight with when the game comes out. And, obviously, like I said, Warner Brothers has this vast variety of characters, in their library, from the past to the present. It's like they can pick from anybody. They can make this roster, as big as they want it to be. Now, Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl right now, it just has a simple, 3-4 row roster of characters from the past and the present of the Nickelodeon eras. Like I said, characters they own, originally created, and characters they bought the rights to and everything. And the same with Warner. And, and obviously I should say Nick's going to probably, take their time with, bringing out other fighters via DLC in the future, because we know that's coming. I mean, according to some of the leaks, apparent leaks, if you will, whether you believe they're photoshopped or not, there are characters that are on the way through DLC. Like you're going to get the Angry Beavers, you're going to get Garfield, you're going to get a few more Avatar characters, So there's a few more characters coming, if you want to believe any of the news out there about the characters that that will leak to apparently be showing up in the game. But this news about Warner Brothers, again, they have a huge library of characters that they can choose from. And like I said, so far confirmed is the likes of Shaggy, Batman, Gandalf, Harry and Ron from Harry Potter possibly, Johnny Bravo, Mad Max, and another name I can't think of right now. But again, you look at the variety, the vast list of characters they have, from the Looney Tunes to the Hanna-Barbera characters to, the Animaniac characters. Imagine the Animaniacs in a game like this when it comes out. And I'm sure a lot of people would love that. In fact, I think a lot of people would love the Animaniacs, could be utilized as a trio and not just individually. But my personal preference, make them individual, but make their superpower, make their special move. My suggestion on that, make their special move, their superpower, or their super move, make it their Animaniacs move. Make it their Animaniacs, bodies, if you will. Basically, make that their super move. Because I'll be honest, I saw that clip along with everybody else. It's impressive. So to me, if you're going to give these characters super moves, all the characters that will be involved, Animaniacs hopefully as well, trio or individually, they each have to have, for the super move, the Animaniac look to them. They got to have that, no doubt about it. But yeah, Warner Brothers has a vast variety of characters they can utilize from. I mean, Batman from DC is just one of many DC characters I'm sure it's going to get thrown in there. I'm sure Superman's going in there, Wonder Woman's going in there, Flash is going to go in there, so I'm sure that's going to happen. I know that with Tiny Toons, Luniversity coming out, that they're going to want to bring in the Tiny Toon characters, so they'll be put in there. Of course, you got the Looney Tunes, Bugs, Lola, Daffy, Porky, if you will, Wily, Roadrunner, you name it. I mean, again, it's just a vast variety of characters and licenses, at their disposal. I mean, Game of Thrones, goodness gracious, Game of Thrones, people would love that. So, they have they have a whole almost unlimited list of characters and stuff to choose from. Oh yeah, the other character that was confirmed was Fred Flintstone, apparently. And again, these are the rumored ones. Shaggy, Gandalf, Batman, Harry and Ron from Harry Potter, possibly. Mad Max, Johnny Bravo, and Fred Flintstone are apparently the ones that are rumored. I'm not going to go with the confirmation just yet because of where this confirmation originally came from, but are rumored to be the confirmed, names of the first fighters that you're going to be able to play as. Again, rumored, in my opinion, as being, the first characters that are going to be playable as fighters, or at least you're going to have in the game being playable fighters. But like I said, speaking of the Flintstones, you got him, you got Fred, you got Barney, you got Bam Bam, you got Pebbles. I mean, you got that new Bedrock series you want to promote? There you go. Boom. Instant promotional credibility right there with Pebbles, the adult Pebbles and adult Bam Bam in there. Perfect. William, Betty, perfect. There's nothing, I mean, what more can you say? And then you got Jellystone. You got a variety of characters out of that already. I mean, Yogi, Cindy, Boo Boo, Huckleberry, Snagglepuss. I mean, Snagglepuss and Hokey Wolf, you can make them the commentators for this fighting game. That'd be perfect. The point that I'm getting at is, with this being revealed, and I know some people still might find it a little hard to believe it's happening, but again, with the legacy that Nintendo built with the Super Smash Bros. Series for the past 25, almost 25 years, I think it's to be expected that something like this was going to happen, not just with Nickelodeon, but with Warner Brothers as well and anybody else. I mean, apparently there's, according to the report, the original report, and I don't know if this is confirmed further through comicbook.com and other places, but it's been talked about that this was actually in the works, in talks, in development, pre-development, I guess, even before Nickelodeon revealed their thing. So if that's the case, obviously they've been working on this for a while, and they're making sure they get all the things right and make sure they have all the characters they want in there. And maybe the reason it's being delayed is, again, the Harry Potter, the Harry Potter situation, and that might be one of the things. But again, you have all the variety, you got this vast amount of characters. I mean, what other characters do they have that they once, had the rights to, that I think have gone over to DreamWorks now, but they could probably still get them. Well, apparently they could still get them because they're doing new series on them. Thundercats. There you go. Thundercats, a new one. You had the Thundercats Roar deal, and you had the Thundercats reboot back in 2011. There you go. Silverhawks is another. Again, they have a vast variety of licenses they can go with. I mean, Thundercats obviously is Warner Brothers. Silverhawks, same thing. So there you go. I mean, again, it's almost an endless sea of characters and licenses and stuff that they own, they currently have the rights to and everything that they could put into this fighting game and make it basically the next equivalent on a multi-platform basis, that is, like the All-Star Brawl. They can make it basically they can make this fighting game the equivalent of what Smash Brothers was, but like I said, on a multi-platform status because of the untapped, basically the untapped usage of characters they have at their disposal. But apparently, all we know right now is it's happening. All we know, right now, as far as fighters go, the ones that are rumored to be confirmed, and I'm putting the rumor in there because, like I said, when I first read about it on Reddit, the rumored confirmed fighters are Shaggy, Batman, Gandalf, Harry and possibly Harry and Ron from Harry Potter, Johnny Bravo, Mad Max, and Fred Flintstone. And those are just the first, I think, 6, 7 that have been confirmed, with others, plenty of others obviously on the way. And the more we find out about this, the more I think a lot of us will enjoy it and get a kick out of it. I have a feeling that today, Angry Joe, hopefully, because I tweeted it to him, and I'm sure others have tweeted this to him, Angry Joe, Alex, and other Joe may talk about this in the AGS news, I should say. So we'll just see what they have to say about it. But what are your guys' thoughts? What are your thoughts on Warner Brothers doing a crossover Smash Brothers like game with their characters? Who do you want to see in there besides the ones that are rumored to be confirmed right now? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hit that like button. Hit the subscription button too if you haven't subscribed yet. Also, check me out on patreon.com at BW Roses. Check me out at VENMO at BW Roses. Check me out on all your favorite audio podcast locations except for Pandora at BW Roses. As well as check out my Venmo and check out my Teespring store as well as comment comment down below in the comment section, as well as hopefully you've commented and talked in the live chat during the premiere. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later.